Jamie, since we last spoke, obviously it's been a couple of weeks you've been in this role. Has it settled into a routine for you now?
I wouldn't say routine. No, it's been a massive learning experience for me, and obviously James and Chris. Obviously the last time we did speak was the Fyle game, and there was lots of positives to come out of that game, with and without the ball. And we want to carry that into Saturday's game. We want to keep the momentum going and obviously put in a real positive performance in front of our fans at home.
How frustrating was it that you did have that little space in games after such a positive performance at Fyle?
Yeah, it's funny, we spoke about it when we had training on a Saturday, and we said we wish we had a match today, just to take in the real positivity that we've done. The boys give us everything, I think, as I spoke after the game, and albeit it felt a little bit like a defeat, when you throw a 2-0 lead away. There's so many positives to come out of it, the amount of chances we created, how we contained them without the ball, and we looked a real exciting threat. So they're the things that we've been working on. We want to continue to implement a style of play that's going to excite the fans and get them on the feet and get behind us, and like I say, we'll work hard in training tonight, and we'll look to move forward again on Saturday.
As you alluded to there, you didn't waste that Saturday that we were allegedly at our feet up. You were down training and reflecting on what had been good at Fyle and working on what you could improve on.
Yeah, I think, like I've just said there, we spoke about the positives for me, and that's how it's got to be. We want a real positive culture, and we want the players to buy into what we're wanting to do in this interim period. And like I say, the frustrating thing was that we didn't have the game. That was the real frustrating one, but obviously we trained really hard. We went out and took in a couple of games and watched different oppositions and things like that, and we're learning all the time. We're learning about each other, we're learning the roles, and we're learning a lot about the players. But like I say, so far the players have bought in everything we've wanted to do, and long may that continue.
I know you've got some coaching experience, political coaching experience, but Jason Ainsley, when I was speaking to him earlier this week, he said perhaps the lads who were helping out, yourself and James Curtis and Chris Mason, possibly didn't realise just how intense it could be, this role.
Yeah, it's relentless. It is. It's massively relentless. I think you spend a lot of time on your phone. You spend a lot of time in front of your laptop, watching games and stuff like that. But it's been a great learning experience, and like I say, I'm relishing it. I'm really enjoying it, and working with two coaches who I trust and have a real good bond with. Obviously working with Jay, I've known for a long time, picking his brains, learning bits off him. But there's been a lot of people out there who I'm very close with in the coaching world, who've lent on us with experience and give us some advice and stuff like that. So we're soaking it up as we go. Like I say, we're learning all the time, and long may that continue with the boys, and obviously being positive.
Here to work again tonight and prepare fully for the weekend game. How big a challenge is it against Buxton? They've come off the back of an excellent FA Cup result and signed themselves a decent player from Fyle this afternoon.
Yeah, they've had a great week. Obviously, they enter the next round of the FA Cup, which is a great achievement. They've signed a real top quality player from Fyle in Osborne, who on his day can cause a lot of people problems in this league. So yeah, they've got some really good players. We've watched them a couple of times over the week, and we understand what their threats are, but we need to go into the game and look at what we're going to do to exploit them, and work on our strengths and our positives that we can take into the game to affect it. We're the home team. We need to be on the front foot. We need to be aggressive with and without the ball, and that's what we want to do on Saturday. We want to implement what we want to do. But the challenge is there. They're a very good side, and we'll have to be at our very best.
And going head to head with someone quite well in the opposition dugout as well this week, in Tommy Miller.
Yeah, Tommy's brilliant. I had a really good relationship with him here. I'm sure there'll be a few fair comments on the sideline with each other and stuff, but Tommy's a great fella. He was brilliant when he was here. He was a brilliant assistant for Jay, and he was a great manager to work for. And like I say, he's got a really good squad there. They'll be well prepared. We know what he's like. So we'll have to be at our best to make sure we match that and bring what we can to the table as well.